Here we go with some singles action, ladies and gentlemen, as it is going to be Jimmy Uso accompanied by his brother Jey Uso in a singles matchup here. Jimmy Uso taking on Keith Lee. And one of the many big matches we have for you guys is the Bloodline. Jey and Jimmy be partnering up with their brother Roman Reigns to take on the team of Brock Lesnar, Tommaso Ciampa, and Keith Lee. A big-time matchup coming your guys' way. We don't know the main event of Survivor Series just yet. There's a lot of marquee matches, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of stuff that Vince McMahon is going to have to decide to kind of decide, like, okay, what's going to fit best here and there type of thing. But presumably this matchup with the Bloodline versus Lesnar, Ciampa, and Keith Lee, I mean, that could open the show, it could end the show. I mean, honestly, you just don't know. I mean, there's all these matches could be really, really good in certain areas, but it is time to bask in the glory of Keith Lee. And after Survivor Series, I'm very curious because the next pay-per-view I can announce to you for SmackDown's exclusive pay-per-view is going to be called Judgment Day, ladies and gentlemen. An old-school pay-per-view coming to SmackDown. So for the pay-per-views, you're going to see, obviously, Survivor Series, which is this coming Sunday. And then also, you got TLC, which is going to be 4 weeks away. And then the very week after that will be the SmackDown pay-per-view of Judgment Day. So after Survivor Series, Judgment Day will be 5 weeks away, ladies and gentlemen. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that's going to plan out. And especially after Survivor Series, there's going to be a new member of SmackDown, either Seth Rollins or Edge. Presumably, I mean, either member that lose or any of those men that lose, it's still going to be an upgrade for SmackDown. So I mean, it's win or lose, SmackDown's newest addition is going to be a big opportunity for SmackDown. But now we have a singles matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Keith Lee, Jimmy Uso to kick us off here. Who's going to walk in with the advantage this coming Sunday at Survivor Series? And now look at Keith Lee. The strength and power of this man early in this matchup. Oh my God. Just an overhead. Throw him over your shoulders. Throw him on the mat real quick and just punch him in the face. Must be nice to be able to just do that. Make it look so damn easy. Oh, big chop from Keith Lee. Here he comes. A vicious headbutt and a big chop as well. Oh, and a big kick. Keith Lee not playing around. And now Keith Lee, high risk. Frog splash. Oh no. Brutal knees to the midsection there from Jimmy Uso. Referee calling the rope break there. Very close. I mean, I would have probably called no rope break there, but I mean, I'm not the referee. I'm just in the announce booth here for you. As a nice bulldog there from Jimmy Uso. Now going to go for the pinfall. No rope break this time. Ooh, just a 1 count. And last time we saw the Usos and Keith Lee in any type of matchup, it was the Usos against Keith Lee in a 2-on-1 handicap match. And the Usos would get the upper hand on Keith Lee. Keith Lee, honestly, in that matchup, very, very impressive. And I honestly thought Keith Lee could have, walked out of that match with a win. As Jimmy Uso just trying to keep Keith Lee on his back. That's all you got to do, honestly. Keep a big man like Keith Lee on his back. Keep him down and out. If you use that, if Jimmy Uso is able to do that, I think Jimmy's going to win this matchup. As right now, Jimmy Uso taking it to Keith Lee. Look at these vicious haymakers. And normally we'd probably see Roman Reigns out here with his cousins, the Usos, but Roman Reigns has his own match to be getting ready for and preparing tonight. As, Jimmy Uso here. Super kick to Keith Lee. But surprisingly, not going to go for the pinfall. Oh, actually, I think he has something else in mind here. Jimmy Uso splash to Keith Lee. Is this it? 2, 3. Yes, it is. Jimmy Uso sends a message to the other side that no matter what, the Usos and the Bloodline are always better. They are the ones, ladies and gentlemen. Will this be the scene this Sunday? Will the Bloodline continue to be on top? Or will somehow Keith Lee, Lesnar, and Tommaso Ciampa be able to all get along? Find out this Sunday. All right, now it is a very interesting matchup, ladies and gentlemen. So for Team SmackDown, it is Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, Carmella, and Naomi representing the SmackDown side of things. For Monday Night Raw, it is the Women's Tag Team Champions, Natalya and Tamina. Then you have Rhea Ripley and Bayley representing Monday Night Raw. But tonight, and I guess even before tonight, Charlotte requested to talk to The Rock and saying, you know what, I'm new. I never got the chance to be a part of, the captain, being the captain. So she has requested to have a match with Sasha Banks, who is the team captain. And so tonight, it is the battle of the captain spot. So if Charlotte wins, she will replace Sasha Banks as captain. If Sasha is able to walk out tonight winner, Sasha Banks still will be your captain. Charlotte still will be a part of the team too if she happens to lose. That's a crazy thing for Charlotte. She's one of the best in the women's division, and she's only been here for a couple weeks, and she's already trying to make demands and stuff. It's really crazy to really see that. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised, as that is Charlotte for you. But it's been a great night, ladies and gentlemen, so far. I know we're just getting started, but Jimmy Uso showing why, even if he's in the singles division or in the singles matchup, he can still fight off the best. And Keith Lee being one of the best, and honestly, he could be challenging for that Universal Championship at any time. But we'll see what the days ahead will be after Survivor Series, as, like we mentioned, 5 weeks away, it will be Judgment Day for the SmackDown roster. As here comes the boss, Sasha Banks. And here comes her tag team partner as well, Naomi. Sasha Banks and Naomi are part of the women's tag team division. And, for them, it's going to be interesting to see if they can, get those championships away from Natalya and Tamina in the near future. Because you have some growing tag teams there on Monday Night Raw. You got some growing on SmackDown now, obviously with Sasha Banks, Naomi. You have Shotzi Blackheart, Tegan Knox, Shayna Baszler, and Nia Jax from time to time. So you get a little bit of taste of everything, honestly. But now tonight, it is battle of the captain spot, the boss versus the queen. Who is going to walk out on top and be your captain? Currently, it's Sasha Banks. Charlotte says that she didn't get the opportunity since she was just traded over here. The Rock has agreed that she'll get that opportunity tonight. So here we go. Charlotte and Sasha Banks here on SmackDown.
Charlotte's father, Ric Flair, compares his rivalry with Ricky Steamboat.
And I mean, that's just how thick-headed Charlotte is, unfortunately. She's one of the best to ever do it in the women's division, but just because she, didn't get that opportunity right away doesn't mean that she just gets the opportunity just a couple days away. But I mean, it's literally not going to affect the match if she's captain or not captain. I mean, it's just different strategies. Because Sasha's strategies are going to be a lot different from the Queen's strategies, So it's one of those things, ladies and gentlemen, that, you got to put your personal ego aside. And for Charlotte, she's not putting her ego aside. And of course, Charlotte just loving what she's doing right now, just pandering up to the crowd here in New Orleans. One of the biggest crowds ever here in WWE. As now Charlotte looking to go high risk, high reward, going for the knee. Sasha Banks able to get out of there. And if I'm Sasha, I target that left knee. If not, then it could be a mistake. But, dragging her down by her hair. Look at Sasha Banks, just absolutely loving where she's at right now. Nice jawbreaker there. Gonna go for the pinfall attempt. Referee a little bit slow here, but just a 1 count. So plenty more to come. As now Sasha Banks looking to fly here. Banks. Oh, nice elbow to the middle, or the middle of that back, yes. Oh, and again. Oof. Not to the midsection, but more to the face, but I mean, nonetheless, very effective. And Sasha Banks, very impressive from the get-go here. Oh, big knee to that back, and look at Sasha Banks. Loving where she's at right now. She needs to continue to keep this up, though. She cannot, pander too much to the crowd, or it's going to cost her this matchup. And look at Charlotte stomping away, and again, and now going to connect with a swinging stunner there. Almost a different version of a neck breaker. Oh, and a brutal boot. And look at that. Going to go for the head scissors, try to not get Sasha Banks any time to recuperate, but Banks staying right on her right now. And now Banks going to go for that swinging neck breaker. Going to go for the pinfall. Will Banks stay the captain of SmackDown? Yes, she will. Sasha Banks with a nice win over Charlotte Flair. Good back and forth matchup here. We get to see some highlights of the matchup here tonight. Sasha Banks holding her own and showing us why she is the boss and why she is the captain here on SmackDown. Let's look at this. We'll just check to make sure all of her shoulders were down the whole time. Yes, they were. And Sasha Banks continues to be your captain. Will it be Team SmackDown defeating Team Raw in the women's matchup coming up this Sunday? We will have to wait and find out, ladies and gentlemen. But now it is time for some more in-ring action.
Sasha Banks could have ever hoped for. It is the worst thing I've ever seen.
And now it is time for no one to survive, as Tommaso Ciampa is in action after last week's main event. Ciampa ended up defeating Brock Lesnar, where Lesnar got attacked from Roman Reigns. As there's Brock. There's Brock Lesnar, ladies and gentlemen, coming after Ciampa. And look at Cena. I mean, Cena's not even. I guess I don't even see him. I guess. But Lesnar trying to decide on what he wants to do here. So go ahead and toy around with Ciampa here again. Oh, Ciampa fighting out of it. Here comes Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, big reversal from Lesnar. But Lesnar and Ciampa going back and forth here. And now Ciampa, the big knees to Lesnar. These guys are supposed to be a tag team coming up this Sunday. Lesnar, Ciampa, and Keith Lee against the Bloodline. But apparently that's not going to happen. I mean, it's going to happen obviously this Sunday, but it's these guys aren't going to be able to coexist. And Ciampa just toying around, just playing with the ponytail of Brock Lesnar there. Big elbow. And now it's time for Lesnar to go to work here. Now we're going to play with the Ciampa, but now just back and forth between both men. Oh, and now Lesnar with his own reversal. And Lesnar, big old suplex there to Tommaso Ciampa. Man, what a crazy night so far, ladies and gentlemen, as now it's Roderick Strong in singles action. We're going to be taking on Apollo Crews tonight. Roderick Strong, one of the best here on NXT, tag team and part of the Diamond Mine with his good partner Kyle O'Reilly. And tonight is Roderick Strong, Apollo Crews. And the funny thing about this is that obviously Otis and Chad Gable are going to be teaming with Diamond Mine to secure that win for SmackDown coming up in just 2 days' time. So we'll see how Roderick Strong is going to fare tonight. If I can understand correctly, I think Kyle O'Reilly and I believe Buddy Murphy are banned from ringside in this matchup, if I'm understanding everything in my headset here currently. So good old-fashioned one-on-one contest for both gentlemen. Get a little taste of everything that's going to be coming our way this Sunday. And we even saw Apollo Crews make an appearance on Monday Night Raw and take out Johnny Gargano backstage. Little message sent, doing it the right way of an invasion there. And now here comes Apollo Crews. And one of the best really do it here in Universe mode. Good United States champion, and even better SmackDown Tag Team champion, ladies and gentlemen. And my question is, who's going to be able to dethrone Apollo Crews and Buddy Murphy of Cruise Control and take those tag team titles away? A big, big opportunity. Apollo Crews, especially with that weapon, I'd be very careful. If I was anyone, one bad smack to the head or knee or anything, and you're going to be down and out or even knocked out. Looks like some kind of spear of some sort. I'm probably wrong, but that's even bigger than Apollo Crews, ladies and gentlemen. That is a big meat stick right there if I've ever seen one. And if I'm Roderick Strong, I got to be very, very careful. Apollo Crews might pull that out in the match if the referee's distracted or something, and use it. It's not what you want to see, obviously, but I mean, anything is possible. So we'll see how this match fares, ladies and gentlemen. This is your co-main event of the evening, the warm-up match, I guess you could call it, before your big main event, Roman Reigns and Big E, a champion versus champion matchup, where you see your Universal Champion taking on your Intercontinental Champion. But now, we get to see one half of the Tag Team Champions taking on Roderick Strong here tonight. And if I remember correctly, actually a couple weeks ago on SmackDown, Apollo Crews and Roderick Strong had a matchup, and I believe Roderick Strong won. So if I'm thinking correctly, I think this would be a good opportunity for Apollo Crews to maybe get revenge in a way of picking up a singles win back over Roderick Strong. And for that jumping kick in the midsection, but not in Apollo Crews' house. And look at Apollo. Just a different breed of superstar is Apollo Crews. Let's look at Strong here. The Messiah of the backbreaker for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. Brutal inside and outside. Jumping knee strike. And now a pinfall. Will this be enough? Not a 2 count. Very close though. And look at Strong. He's saying, we got to end this quickly. And look at that. The easiness of that. Just overhead suplexing Apollo Crews there. And a big maneuver there from Roderick Strong. Now we're just going to stomp away on that left arm. Now a big submission hold here. Going to work on that head and neck area of Apollo Crews. That ain't going to feel good. It's now Crews with a reversal. Let's see if Crews can get back into it. No. Strong. Oh, God dang. Another backbreaker. Just so brutal inside and outside of that ring. And another jumping knee. Crews is in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. As now Roderick Strong going to go high risk here off the second rope. I don't know what he has in store for Mr. Crews here. Missile drop kick, taking him down. Very impressive. Able to get some impressive height on that drop kick. As now the Messiah of the backbreaker has him on his shoulders. Apollo Crews fighting out of it momentarily. But Strong also. And now Apollo Crews as well. Big chop from Crews. Uh-oh. Apollo Crews just like that, changing the trajectory of this match momentarily. He needs to get back in this matchup if he wants to pick up a victory here. As Crews tossing out Roderick Strong like nothing outside the ring. Oh, and a big kick. And look at Apollo Crews flexing right in front of our announce desk right here. And look, he's just rubbing it in everyone's face here in New Orleans, saying this is the guy that's supposed to be throwing us for our tag team titles in the near future. Oh, and a big stomp in the midsection. I mean, we could see these tag teams go at it at Judgment Day. We're going to see Cruise Control's Otis and Apollo, or I should say Otis and Chad Gable of Cruise Control teaming up with Diamond Mine. So we'll see how that's going to play. Oh no! No, Snake Eyes on the the apron there. That is not going to be feeling too good. And now back in the ring we go. Referee at an 8 now. Able to beat the count. Let's see if they can continue doing what they did. Uh-oh. Roderick Strong. Double knees to the midsection. And Strong's not done yet either. Big knee. Oh my God, it turned Crews inside out. And that very well could be enough to put away Apollo Crews. 2. No! Just barely getting out of it. 2.9. And now Strong, he's telling Apollo Crews to bring it. And Strong again, gonna go back to his repertoire of that jumping knee strike. Whatever works, I suppose. And Crews with that big haymaker. Oh, and then a snap suplex. But just like that, Strong back up to his feet. A lot more damage not really done to Apollo Crews, or done to Strong, pardon me. Because now Crews gonna try and maybe slow down this matchup. As gonna go high risk, top rope, Crews. Oh, nice frog splash from Apollo. Crews very impressive there. So dang good is Apollo. Angle slam there from Apollo Crews. We saw that done to Johnny Gargano, and it almost got it done against Roderick Strong. And look at Crews right in the referee's face, like, come on. And Apollo Crews, the frustration is brewing. You can see it. I mean, you can see the confidence on his face, but you could sense the frustration. Going for the moonsault there. But Strong got his knees up at the last second. Good back and forth matchup so far, ladies and gentlemen. Strong signaling the end is near for Apollo here. Pinfall attempt. Will it be enough? 2. Oh, 2.5. And Strong's like, what else do I got to do to put away this man? And he's going to go back to the repertoire one more time. That jumping knee strike. Curious how many more times Apollo Crews can eat it. And Strong again, not messing around, another one. Just for good measures. And he's trifecta of them. Why not? Why not another one? That should be all she wrote. 2. No, again. And look at Strong. Okay, you can see the confidence is brewing. He's like, okay, I have this in the bag. I cannot be frustrated. I can do this. Now he's saying this is the end of this matchup here. Will Roderick Strong be right? Will the Messiah, the backbreaker, his own angle slam to Apollo Crews? I don't know if he stole his maneuver there or not, but either way, very effective. And now Strong gonna end the match with the Messiah of the backbreaker. Backbreaker there, and that should be it. Roderick Strong with a big win here tonight on SmackDown. Sends a message to Diamond Mine. Big win for Roderick Strong. We'll see how he fares. Apollo Crews back up to his feet, but now Strong and Apollo Crews going at it. Strong fighting off Apollo Crews. And Roderick Strong gets the upper hand tonight in your co-main event. Strong, Diamond Mine. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event of the evening. Big E, your Intercontinental Champion, takes on your Universal Champion, Roman Reigns, here in your main event. No titles are on the line, but this is a champion versus champion matchup. Big E has his own champion versus champion matchup against Bobby Lashley, the current European champion. Roman Reigns, obviously, him in the bloodline, take on Brock Lesnar, Tommaso Ciampa, and Keith Lee. But you got to think, for the bloodline, they ultimately have the advantage because Tommaso Ciampa and Brock Lesnar are at each other's throats here. And I don't know if we're going to get any words from Tommaso about exactly why he has beef with Brock Lesnar right now. So right now, I honestly think, if anything, the bloodline have the ultimate advantage right now. Unless Keith Lee, Brock Lesnar, and Tommaso Ciampa can all work together, I don't see it. As here's your Universal Champion, ladies and gentlemen. He will be out here by himself. Well, Paul Heyman will be out here, but the Usos will not be out here, part of this champion versus champion match. Roman Reigns, ever since SummerSlam, where he became the new Universal Champion, he has been something else. And I'm very curious how this is going to fare for Roman Reigns after that. Like I mentioned, there is a big pay-per-view in 5 weeks' time after Survivor Series. a pay-per-view called Judgment Day will be making its way back here to WWE, and it will be a SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view. And it's going to be someone's Judgment Day. Question is, who is going to be challenging for that Universal Championship once Survivor Series is up and done with? Will it be any of those 3 other competitors on the other side? Will it be a Brock Lesnar? Will it be a Keith Lee? Will it be a Tommaso Ciampa? It is something we are going to have to wait and find out. Will it be someone else besides those 3? It's all up in the air tonight, but like you have to worry about tonight is this Roman Reigns matchup, as it's Roman Reigns in action, taking on Big E. And you gotta also think, I mean, last week Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar went at it a little bit. Brock Lesnar would get the upper hand over Roman Reigns, but that's when Tommaso Ciampa would ultimately get the upper hand, and basically with the help of Roman Reigns, Tommaso Ciampa ends up getting that win last week. Now it could have been something else if, let's say, you know, Lesnar and Ciampa were, you know, a match by itself type of thing and no interference. I think the outcome could have been different. I'm not saying Ciampa isn't good, but I don't know if he's in the level of Lesnar just yet. You know, Lesnar, a former Universal Champion here in his own right here in WWE. And obviously for Lesnar, he sees how good this man Roman Reigns has become, stepping up his game. And Lesnar realizes that, and he realizes, you know, this is a perfect opportunity for himself to do this. But tonight, this is your main event, ladies and gentlemen. That man behind Roman Reigns, Big E, versus Roman Reigns in your main event of the evening. A big matchup, just days away. Hopefully we have no injuries before these big matches. But here we go, Big E versus Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has a big target on his back, and for Big E, he's got a big target on his back with the returning of Aleister Black and the Fiend Bray Wyatt. It seems like Aleister Black has a different, you know, version of himself, calling himself Malachi Black. I don't really know much behind it, but we know for sure Aleister Black and the Fiend are back, and the motives are, I mean, we don't know the full motives, I guess, but the motives are going after that Intercontinental Championship, it seems. As I'll look at this dead press, the dead press of Big E here. Military press, making it look so damn easy as Big E. Oh, going for that jumping clothesline. Roman Reigns unfortunately missing out, and Big E's able to capitalize with a huge back suplex. And ladies and gentlemen, there's a big pay-per-view, like we mentioned at Survivor Series. A lot of big matches coming your guys' way. We have 3-on-3 matches, 4-on-4 matches, singles matches, Raw versus SmackDown, brand versus brand. There's some matches from the same brand, like the Bloodline versus Lesnar, Ciampa, and Keith Lee, as well as Team Raw has a bunch as well, with Team Edge versus Team Rollins. We have Bobby Lashley against Omos. I mean, there's a lot of big name matches, ladies and gentlemen, that you'd love to see. And you know what? If you're not a fan of certain matches, then there's plenty of other matches. There's even an NXT matchup, a 6-man tag, where Triple H is going to be putting on his NXT general manager duties on the line, as it's the team of Triple H. It's going to be Triple H, Damian Priest, and Kevin Owens taking on CM Punk, Karrion Kross, and Dragunov. So, I mean, there's a lot of big matches, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of things on the line. Team Raw versus Team NWO. There's so much, ladies and gentlemen. And talking about so much, Big E with a big ending to the Universal Champion. Is this it? 2, 3, yes it is. Big ending out of nowhere. Takes down Roman Reigns. Not something I was expecting, ladies and gentlemen. But a big win nonetheless for Big E. Look at this, a frog splash earlier in the matchup. the frog splash. Then that would ultimately lead to the big ending, to the big dog, and Big E with a massive win. I could see Big E getting an opportunity in the near future for the Universal Championship. Anything's possible for this young man. But ladies and gentlemen, we are ready. We are ready for Survivor Series. Are you ready? Next time we see you, we'll be at Survivor Series.